What is up, everyone? My name is Naveed, and today we're going to be talking about SUI, the SUI network. Almost everyone's been talking about this coin for the last couple of days, last couple of weeks. This coin was literally released 2 years ago, back in 2022. And since then, no one really was looking at this. And recently, over the last couple of months, it really started gaining a lot of attraction, especially the last couple of weeks, the 3 weeks. Almost every influencer is talking about it now. So, in this video, we're going to get right into it. In this video, I'm going to be giving you the ultimate SUI coin guide. In this video, we're going to be talking about the quick crypto market recap about what's going on. It's October finally, so what's going on this month? I'm going to be talking about what is SUI, team, developers, followers, and community. We're going to be going over that. We're going to be going over the SUI MemeCoin Ecosystem. And the market cap, price, and the chart analysis. And we're also going to be going over how to buy SUI. And then also, last but not least, we're going to be talking about my SUI price predictions, doing the math. So before we even start, I want everyone to go down below, click the like button, and subscribe. Because tomorrow I'm going to be posting the top meme coins that I see in the SUI network right now, because it's such a new ecosystem, the meme coin ecosystem, that you have new developers that are starting to hop into it, and you don't see those a lot of people getting into it just yet. But over the next course of the next couple of weeks, going into November, going into December, you're going to see a big influx of the Solana people going into the SUI ecosystem, and then the meme coins rocketing from there. So if you're not already subscribed, go down below and subscribe. I'm going to be posting more videos about this ecosystem, exactly the meme coins that I'm watching, and how to maximize your profits looking at this. And obviously none of this is financial advice, so do your own research. But that being said, we're going to get right into it. So first off, the crypto market. It's been doing pretty well. The fear index is still in like the fear category, but that's okay. We're in October, and October historically is known as that, what? Bullish month for crypto. It's October, November, and December. They're bullish months. Overall, you do see that today we did have a little decline. We do see Bitcoin at 59,000, but the most important thing that we should be looking at is the global market cap of the cryptocurrency market. It's sitting at a little over $2.09 trillion, so 2.1 trillion if you want to be exact, right? And we're down about 2%. So 2% for $1 trillion market cap is pretty nice. It's a little small dip. So you guys can see that almost everything has had a little small trace back. And then that's basically it. I just wanted to really quickly go over that. So you shouldn't be afraid of anything in the market right now, because it is what it is. You have the elections popping up in the next couple like literally 3 weeks. And then on top of that, you have the Middle East stuff that's going on. You have the Ukraine stuff going on. You have a lot of rolled events going on. And then you also have recession stuff, news, whatever, right? Fear mongering, whatever it is. But we have to go on top of the data. What is the data showing us? So far right now, everything looks to be on track, and I'll go over it in a second, like right now. So you guys can see literally this is the Bitcoin logarithmic regression bands. And historically, we have seen something, right? What is it? Bitcoin historically has always reached this category right here, which is the green line. I'm just going to say green line. So for those people that don't know what this is, I'm going to be super extremely simple. You guys can see that right off the bat, you see that Bitcoin, every single time that it's here, every single time that there's been a halving, we've had literally a retrace back to the previous bottom or the previous top, right? And in this case, every single time that we've had that halving, which, for example, 2016, whatever, and then you can see that we have reached the upper band of the red regression bands, right? And right now it looks to be where we're right on track. Right now, we've had the main little retracement back in 2023. We really did hit the bottom. And then from there, we significantly went back up. And right now, we're sitting right here in this line, right? We're sitting at about $59,000. And the moment that we pass this category right here, the middle of the three green regression bands, you can easily see this skyrocket directly to $100,000, right? That's just, there's a lot of Bitcoin whales. There are a lot of people that are going off of this chart, and if we just look at it right now, historically October has been very bullish for Bitcoin. Historically, November's been very bullish for Bitcoin, and historically, December's been very bullish for Bitcoin, especially after a post-halving year when the supply of Bitcoin gets cut in half. And if you don't know what that is, I made a whole video about it, so go down below. I'm going to leave it in the description down below, so go check it out. So I go over literally everything that you need to know about Bitcoin and all the fun stuff about what's going on in the market. So that being said, we're going to get right into the SUI, what is SUI, right? So here, well, this is, I was actually looking at something earlier, but let's just say that I'm going to go over here, right? We're going to go all the way at the top. There we go. So this is the SUI website. It's so nice, it's neat, it's clean. This coin was released about 2022. I forgot the exact month, but we'll go over that sometime in this video because I have all the numbers and everything there. This coin was released back then. Back then, it was just a couple $100 million of a market cap, and right now it's sitting at about $5 billion. So it's grown significantly in 2 years, which is mind-boggling for a coin like this, right? It is built. It's not a meme coin whatsoever. SUI means water, which is why you see the water droplet. And it's an ecosystem, meaning that it's self-sufficient. So it's literally a coin, and it has a lot of the big developers, and I'll go over that as well. But right now, we're going to be going over solid. I'm going to be following the chart agenda. As it is, we're going to be going over the website. So as you guys can see, this is the clean website. SUI isn't just like a coin that you would just find anywhere. They do have partnerships, right? They have Bluefin, they have Greed, they have Solend, they have Cetus. And then I'm going to let it roll a little bit, and then I'll show you what else they have partners with. Supra, and then on top of that, they have Oracle, Red Bull, Racing, Aftermath, Navi, and then there's one big one that you're about to see in a second. Alibaba Cloud Services, right? So this coin is being used by big corporations in the market right now. They're using this to build their ecosystems. They're using this to put on top of what they're building already. Either it be e-commerce, either it be digital marketing, either it be actual physical utility-based initiatives, right? For example, scanner devices. So you can literally see that this is it, or sending transactions from one direction to another without incurring a lot of the transaction fees that you would for, let's say, if you were to send it through PayPal, right? If you've been in the crypto market for a very long time, you know that back in the day, Ethereum, when you were doing a transaction, well, I was, back then when I was trying to buy NFTs or whatever it was, literally the gas fees were so crazy that if I wanted to buy one thing for $2,000, the gas fee itself was probably like $600, right? So this, over the course of the last couple of years, since the last bull run, we have seen a significant amount of push for coins and their utilities to go ahead and minimize that initiative of paying too much for those gas fees, right? And then over here, you can literally see, as I'm saying it, and then also on top of that, Ethereum didn't really have the significance that, well, it's still trying to build on top of itself, but I do think that Ethereum and Bitcoin are old now. This is the next wave. HBAR, you have SUI, you have ADA, you have the QNT, you have Litecoin, you have all these different projects out there that do way more than what Ethereum did, right? Yes, obviously Ethereum paved the way for these coins to go ahead and build, but you have to understand, this is the next wave. This is the next layer for the next bull run, right? You don't want to be paying too much in gas fees. You want to be paying the little amount that you can so you can maximize your profits. So as you guys can see, literally in this coin SUI, you literally, transactions per second is almost 300,000 transactions per second, 297 to be exact, right? The time it takes for a transaction to go from one place to another wallet is less than 400 milliseconds. That is insane. Back in the day when you were trying to do a transaction for Ethereum, just if you're new to crypto and you don't know what Ethereum, what the big cause and problematic things about Ethereum was, it was the fact that when you wanted to do a transaction, you would pay that $600 gas fee, and then on top of that, it will take an hour, especially during a bull market peak, it will take an hour for that Ethereum to reach your wallet. That's how crazy it was. These coins, these new coins, HBAR, ADA, you have all the QNT, and then SUI, adding that to the list, you have the transactions cut in such a small, minuscule time that you can literally transfer from one place to another, and you can literally use that money the moment that it comes to your bank account, right? The moment it comes to you, that you want to go ahead and send it out. So that's how insane and great this is, right? And I've used this many times, so it literally helps a lot. So you guys can literally see after like transactions per epoch, like literally other coins, and it does a comparison. Everything is here, and then you see a bunch of other stuff here too. So, and then also look, the total value locked. The total value of the SUI token, about $1.2 billion has been locked, right? Total active accounts on the SUI network itself is 21.69 million. That's insane. Total transactions that have been done so far, 4.84 billion. That's not how many tokens have been traded, that's how many transactions have been done. Meaning that if I send $100 to my other wallet, that's one transaction. If I send one transaction to another wallet, that's a second transaction. So there have been about 4.84 billion transactions that have occurred in the SUI network. That's insane. That's really, really impressive. And then on top of that, you have a lot of things that they're trying to build, right? Uniquely achievable on SUI, right? The ownership as you expected, familiar user experience. They try making it as simple as possible for the new person so they don't get overwhelmed. A lot of these, for example, Ethereum back in the day, even now, if you want to go ahead and do anything, research or whatever you want to do, you would have to go on YouTube and look at those videos and see what was really happening in order for you to go ahead and actually understand that ecosystem. Here and the other coins, for example, HBAR, QNT, and then SUI, the good thing that you have about these coins is those people that have made this so far, that have turned this into a $5 billion project, have made it easy for the new investor to go. The barrier of entry has become easier for that new investor to come in and easily do research, whatever they need to, so they can go ahead and buy it, so they can go ahead and get into it, right? Like, position for the future. It tells you everything, the game plan that they have. It's such a sleek website that it is perfect. And then they also have accelerator program. So if you have a project that you want to build on top of the SUI network, you can go through their accelerator program, and they, for example, it's like a venture capital. You have a bunch of these banks, you have a bunch of, like, for example, SUI executives, whatever it is, and then you pitch your project to them and they help you develop that project so it can be really put on the SUI network, and then it can be distributed to the other people in the SUI network. It can be shown to those people. So there's a lot of good things that are happening here. And by the way, for these utility-based projects, you have the developers that are fully extremely doxed, meaning that you know who they are. It's not like a project that's out there where you don't know who's in charge of it or what's happening. It's not like a meme coin at all. It is not a meme coin whatsoever. So less code, more secure. It develops on top of the security that everyone loves. It makes everything so safe and secure. They have their own wallet. If you want to buy anything in their ecosystem, you have to get a SUI wallet. And I'll go over that in this video. You have to get that wallet, and then you would have to first go ahead and, for example, if you have like MetaMask or if you have Phantom, you can't transfer them from your Phantom or MetaMask directly to SUI. What you have to do is you have to go ahead and get your MetaMask or Phantom, transfer that to your exchange, which might be Binance or Coinbase, and then from there you sell it, then you buy SUI from the USD or the USDT, and then from that you transfer that to your wallet. It makes it secure, so everything is so ecosystem friendly, where everything belongs to its own governance, its own utility based ecosystem, right? It makes it easier. You don't have to be afraid of mixing your wallets with something else. So you literally just focus on one thing, and it just helps a lot, right? So on top of that, build with the SUI docs. Learn the fundamentals, enter a blockchain. The website literally goes over. It's not just a simple website. They have so much information on here that you will be mind blown. It goes over how you can build on top of this ecosystem. It literally shows you build with SUI docs, right? I'm going to click this real fast. It literally developers validated with node operators about SUI references, right? It makes it simple, very, very easy for you to go ahead and get into a project like this and build on top of it, right? Enter the hackathon. If you're a developer that's getting out of college and you want to go ahead and find a project you want to build on, this is a project. It literally gives you the blueprint about how to build in their ecosystem, how to build a product, how to go ahead and connect, integrate whatever you're doing into this. That's how simple they have made it. And that's one of the biggest bullish things that I see about this project, because not many projects have something like this. If they do, the website is so complicated that these people don't even know what's going on, right? And this, it just makes it much simpler and easier, right? And then if you need office hours, they literally have office hours. If you need help, you can literally send them a SUI engineering office hour. You can send them an email and they'll respond back to you. Who do you know in the crypto market that's doing something like this, right? Not many people, not many projects. I mean, you have HBAR that does it too. They have their own Telegram, they have their own Discord, they have their own little emo system. But this is crazy. This is amazing, right? This gives you more of a certainty of, oh yeah, this is definitely a project that I like, right? And they have SUI Builder, SUI Connect New York. They have a bunch of these events that happen all throughout the year. And I'm going to leave the website down below in the description. So if you want to go ahead and learn more about the SUI and go through their website, you can easily do that. I'm going to make it easy for you. I'm going to leave everything in the description down below. So connect with SUI builders. They have these conventions where you can meet other people that are building on top of the network. A lot of these projects out there that want to go ahead and say they're utility-based projects, yeah. You know, QNT, that's almost $1 billion project, but you don't have something like this that's happening. You don't have them doing initiatives of such magnitude where you have these people, you send out invites to these numerous hundreds of thousands of developers to come to your convention so you can teach them, so you can see what they want to build. And SUI does that very simply. And catch up on what's happening across the ecosystem, and they give you a little quick update. For example, get real-time weather data with the SUI Weather Oracle. They have a weather system like the Weather Channel. New cohort receives over $500,000 in SUI foundational grants, all about liquid staking. They have a staking platform on this, by the way, which is also really good. So proof of stake. And on top of that, join our flourishing community, and you have a bunch of their Discord server. Look at that. They have grants and funding. They have $505 million dedicated for funding projects itself, right? And obviously expect this to grow over the next course of the year or 2 years, because as you can see, it has been increasing over the last couple of months, and especially with the market cap reaching its all-time highs again, right? We're at grants and projects funded by 80 projects and plus funded. So this is the SUI website. Now, and by the way, this is the same thing. This is the developer thing, so I'm going to Excel right here. And this is the team. So you might be wondering, who is the team? How can I go ahead and figure out what's going on? The team, developers, followers, and community. I'm going to go over all of that right now. So the team, you have a person named Evan Chang. You have this person, the co-founder, and I don't want to mispronounce his name, but you can read it if you know what it means. You have Sam, you have George, you have Costas, you have Ko, and then Todd, and then Ali, right? I'm sorry if I don't know who you are. I just don't know how to pronounce your name. I just don't want to mispronounce it. So you can see the co-founders, you have this entire team, right? They're fully doxed people. You know who they are, right? Evan Chang, CEO, former head of research and development at Novi, technical director of Meta, Facebook. That should tell you something. Future partnership that may be happening, right? That may happen. Previously, he worked at Apple for 10 years, right? These people are not playing. They have experience. Sam Blackshear, CTO, former chief engineer at Novi, specializing in Move programming languages, right? This guy built the language of SUI network. Then Adeni, I don't know how to pronounce it. I don't want to mispronounce it. CPO, former head of product development at Novi. Meta, previously worked at these banks. He also worked at HSBC, which is a bank. He worked at Oracle, PeerNova, VMware, and then JP Morgan, right? You have these people that have experience in the banking sector, the social media sector, and these other sectors where it may be very useful to go ahead and have an ecosystem like this that they can, the projects or the companies can connect to, right? So as you guys can see right here, and you also have Danez's chief scientist, former researcher at Novi. I'm pronouncing really good today, aren't I? So Novi, Meta, previously worked at Chainspace, Microsoft, whatever, right? So you have these people that have experiences. This is the team. Then when you go over here on their social media, by the way, this is their social media. This is the SUI network. And then you can see they have 758,000 followers, right? It's not a small utility token. And just recently, just the other day, 2 days ago, 3 days ago, whenever you're watching this, they connected their entire ecosystem with the USDC. So it's more, they're expanding their network. They're adding more tokens that they're making cross engagement much more easier. They're bridging other tokens to their tokens, so it's much easier for people to go ahead and buy into it. They're getting rid of that barrier of entry, right? A lot of meme coins or a lot of coins that don't do this, they struggle. But the fact that they're doing this as a utility token, they're making it easier for the new people that might be using a different wallet to easily transition into the SUI network, right? Do I see that maybe they may, I don't know, they may make it compatible on the Phantom wallet where there's a bridge where you can literally buy from the SUI network from the Phantom, but I don't see that anytime happening anytime soon. But is it a possibility? Anything can happen. So now over here, as you guys can see, the SUI, and then when you go on Twitter, you can see that over the last couple of literally days, by the way, it's reached its all-time high, which is about $2.18, and right now it's like having a little retracement, so I'll show you that. You can see there are a lot of people talking about the SUI network, right? You have a lot of people talking about it. You have SUI MemeCoin season, so literally this person said, the HC Capital, a new meme coin is being launched on SUI almost every minute. That is amazing, right? The meme coin frenzy that happened with Sol is about to happen on SUI. I 100% agree with that. And when you look at the volume from the last couple of weeks to now, it's insane. Early meme coins on SUI are likely to perform very well. I 100% agree. If you get into a meme coin right now and it's a really good project with a really good team, you have a really good chance of succeeding and making so much money. This is literally what Solana was almost a couple years ago, when or earlier this year when meme coins really started popping off, right? So you have to keep an eye on this. And you have these bunch of meme coins right here, mid cap, and then you have this. Tomorrow I'll make a video talking about the top SUI meme coins that I'm watching and why I'm watching them, because I want to go and help people out. So I'll release that tomorrow, but I'll keep this in mind too. So that being said, now we're gonna go over the SUI MemeCoin ecosystem. And before we do that, this is what I was talking about. Right now, you have SUI sitting at about $1.80. Earlier, it was like $1.77. So it's had a trace back. The market cap is sitting at almost about $5 billion. For the case of this video, I'm just going to say $5 billion. And circulating supply is about 2 billion SUI tokens. Amazing. Not bad at all. 27% is in circulation. And it's a multi-billion-dollar corporation, right? Company. Total supply actually was about this much. So it was 10 billion. Very good. So when you look at it, financing amount, you see all the data, and I'm going to leave this website down below as well, CoinCarp. You can see exactly what's going on in the last 24 hours. The volume has been about $658 million, which is very impressive. And yeah, I mean, this is just this little recap that I wanted to give you guys. So this right here is the SUI MemeCoin Ecosystem, right? And this is on movepump.com, right? You can definitely buy meme coins on the SUI network on Dex Screener, but it's going to redirect you to a website like this anyways. So you might as well use the website that's actually for the SUI ecosystem. So you guys can see that you have a bunch of these meme coins being launched. Right off the bat, this meme coin was launched not even that too long ago, and it's already sitting at about $11,500 market cap, right? So the good thing about SUI, the crazy thing, I mean, the same thing about Solana, I don't know if a lot of people know this, but when people build on the Solana network, when they build launch coins on the Solana, when the market cap of that coin goes up, you have to understand it's still pegged, it's connected with the Solana network. So when that market cap goes up, it adds that market cap calculations into the overall calculations of the market cap of Solana. So it builds on top of that. So just understand that, because obviously you're using Solana to buy that meme coin, and that meme coin is using Solana, right? So it's like a very simple ecosystem, and the exact same thing applies to SUI. When you have more people, even though they might not have an interest in SUI itself, but they might have an interest in the SUI coins, the meme coins, what these people are going to do is they're going to buy the SUI coin, and then they're going to go on a website like this and use that SUI coin to buy the meme coin and pump it up, right? So when that meme coin, for example, let's just say hypothetically a meme coin gets to, like on the SUI network, which is a complete possibility in the next couple of months or the next year, right? In the bull market, where a meme coin would on the SUI network would go to 100 million, 200, 500 billion dollars, right? That $1 billion, that $100 million is pegged with the SUI coin, meaning that the market cap of SUI. So that $1 billion is going to be added to the SUI overall market cap. So just understand how that works in the ecosystem of both Solana and SUI. I don't know if a lot of people knew that or not, but that's just how it works. So if you're ever wondering, oh, why is it like the market, it doesn't make any sense? It doesn't make sense. It's just connected. So very easy, very simple ecosystem. So now coin market cap currencies on the SUI network. It's the same exact thing, so I'm not even going to go over that. We just over that. And also, before we go on to our calculations and we start looking at exactly what's been going on in the SUI coin segment of stuff. For example, the chart analysis. What I want to go ahead and really point out is literally for the last 30 days, you do see that the word SUI on Google has been trending. It has been going up. People are searching it from September to now. You see that there has been 100% increase. A lot of people have started looking into this. This is the next Solana. If you don't believe me, a lot of people said the same thing about Solana when Solana wasn't even big at all. Right now, everyone wished that they were in Solana very earlier on. This right now is the earlier stage of the next Solana. And I'll go over why in a few. I mean, I already went over all the details, but I'll go over the numbers and it will make sense, right? So, and what I do want to show you guys is something around the chart analysis of SUI. We're going to go and ignore the bonk, but we're going to go over SUI real quick. Okay, so this is the chart of SUI, okay? And we're going to go over this because after this, I'm going to go over the price, and it's going to make sense about exactly why I believe is the entire thing about SUI, right? So right now, you guys can see that we're looking at the daily, right? And then when you go ahead and do the Fibonacci sequence, you guys can see something really unique happening right here. So right now, you do see a little traceback that's happening right now at the very top. This was the local top over here. And this is going to be a really quick analysis. It's not even going to be super complicated. This is something very simple. If you look at a chart, you can easily understand exactly what I'm talking about. So it's nothing special, right? So over here, I'm not going to go into too much depth. So over here, you can see that recently the top was about $2.14, and now we had that local top just recently, and the top was actually about $2.18. And since then, we have come down quite a bit, and it looks like we're about to retrace, and we may go down to $1.58, or we may stay around $1.70 before we make ourselves way back up, right? So it failed once, it failed twice, and I believe very strongly that the third time is going to be the charm, where it's going to go down and start retracing, and then it's going to go up again, right? And it may touch about $3, right? So is it a possibility? 100% is a possibility. We're officially entering, well, this is, by the way, when I do believe that this is going to start touching about that break the $2.18 barrier and start touching the $3, I think it might be by the end of the year, December, right? When you look at it, it's a significant. I mean, look, 30 days, if it keeps going down, it keeps leveling out right here, unless like the bull market really kicks off again. December, November, and October, November, December, they've known as that bullish months for cryptocurrencies in general. So it has a complete chance of breaking out this in the next couple of weeks, if anything, right? It could go way up around right here, and as this gains more attention, as meme coins gain more attention, this could quite literally outperform every single utility token in the market right now, and this could break all barriers and enter $5 easy. So keep an eye on this chart, and it's very simple. Go on CoinMarketCap, and you can literally look at it. It's that simple. So now we're going to go over how to buy SUI. Okay, this is very simple. Like I said before, if you skip through it, it's okay. I'm going to go over it again. How to buy SUI. What you would have to do is you need to transfer money into your exchange, right? You need an exchange. You need Coinbase or Binance. You buy, for example, you put your USD, United States dollar, inside of it, or wherever you are in the world, you put your currency inside, and then you go and then you buy SUI, right? The pair, USD, SUI. You buy SUI, or if you have Solana, then you got to transfer it in Coinbase and then sell the Solana and then go and get to the pair where it says USD to SUI, and then you go ahead and buy SUI however you want to buy it, right? And then from there, once you buy SUI, then you go to your transaction section where you want to go ahead and withdraw it. Then you go ahead and, in order for you to really use this token, you need to go ahead and have a SUI wallet, right? This right here is the SUI wallet, right? This is the website. This is the SUI.app, right? I'm going to leave this down below in the description. For anyone, don't go into any other website or whatever. Use the actual website of the token. Don't go anywhere else, right? Don't do that. I don't suggest doing that. Follow the link that I put in the description down below. this is a SUI wallet. You need this. And once you make this wallet, save your key phrase, save your secret phrase, save your the seed phrase, right? Save all those things, because once you lose those, you lose everything. You lose all your money. I'll make a separate video about exactly how to buy meme coins, exactly how I put money into SUI in the next couple of weeks. So make sure you subscribe. So over here, once you do that, once you go ahead and buy SUI on your Coinbase wallet, then what you do is you copy that address, the wallet address of your SUI wallet, put it into Coinbase, transfer that out, and then from there, you now hold SUI, right? Which can be used to buy meme coins. It can be used to go ahead and buy whatever and use whatever on the SUI network, right? And then you might be asking, what do I use to go ahead and buy meme coins, right? So depending on what platform you're on, if you're on the platform, for example, movepump.fun.com, you can literally just connect your wallet and then go down below and just buy it directly. It's just like Dex Screener, but this is for SUI, right? But if you don't want to do that, then there's a very much easier way of doing something like this, and it's just going to dex.bluemove, and then you will find a section like this, and then from there you will literally connect your wallet and buy directly. You input the coin address on the top search bar, and then it pulls it right up, the contract address of the meme coin, and then from there you can easily buy that meme coin, and it will be held on your SUI wallet. Super easy. So now what I want to go over is this, which is very, very impressive and very unique. So over here is the value of SUI, right? Over the next 2025, from now until 2025, these are my price predictions. And obviously these are my price predictions. And if you don't believe this, that's okay. No harm done, right? Right now, we're sitting at about $4.92 billion. Right now, current price is about 1.78. Well, it's actually a little bit higher than that, but when I was making this, it was 1.78. So we're going to use 1.78 for the purpose of this video. So you buy 1,500 coins. How much will that cost? It will cost you $2,670, right? If you're a new person into cryptocurrencies and you're looking into the SUI network, then you may not have something like that. That's okay. Just follow along and then just change the numbers to fit whatever you want to fit, right? It'll make it much easier for you. It's very easy. If you flip your money in Dex, if you flip your money in Solana meme coins, then this number is nothing compared to like what you've made on that network. So I assume that those people from Solana are gonna hop into meme coins on the SUI network, and they're probably going to be watching videos about stuff like this. So for the purpose of this, I'm going to be using $2,670 as the base price. So right now, you're sitting at that, it's $2,670. My ultra conservative price target is about $35 billion. It's less than BNB. It's less than Solana, right? Because Solana is $85 billion and BNB is $65 billion. But I went right in the middle and I said, let's make it ultra conservative. This bull run, what could it reach? $35 billion is the number that I came up with, right? That basically means each SUI token will be valued at about $12.90, right? Meaning that the market cap will be about $35 billion. Meaning that your $2,670 would be almost $20,000, $19,357.50. That's a 7.25x on your initial investment. But you may be saying, what is the chances of it going even higher, beating BNB and Solana? As you guys know, Solana wasn't at the market cap that it is at right now at all, right? A year ago, not many people were talking about it, and it became a very big thing when meme coins started really trending on the Solana network. And I think that exact same thing is going to happen on the SUI network, but I think it's going to go ahead and surpass BNB, and I think it's going to surpass or be at the market cap it is right now for Solana, right? Do I think it's going to surpass Solana? That's a little iffy. I don't know if that's a really big possibility, because as the market grows, you're going to see Solana grow significantly also. So I don't think that's that's out of the question, but I don't think it's going to happen that soon or that fast, right? There's a lot of things that have to happen in order for you to reach that kind of market cap. So ultra conservative is $35 billion. Bullish is about $65 billion. That's the BNB market cap. I don't see BNB doing really well. I mean, BNB's been stagnant. There's not much going on in the BNB network. I mean, yeah, you have the guy that made BNB that went to prison and came back out. So, like, in order for me to be bullish on Bitcoin, BNB, I really have to see what's really going on with that network. Right now, I haven't seen anything. So right now, this is going to stay at where it's at, right? So, I mean, there's a utility token too. Is just they're not really doing much. So, ultra conservative, 35 billion. Bullish is 65 billion. That basically means your initial investment would turn into per token $23.58, meaning that's a 13.25x. Your total and the amount that you would have made would be about $35,000, $35,377.50, right? Ultra bullish will be at where Solana is right now. I don't think Solana and SUI are going to be the same market cap. I think Solana is going to exceed that, and then SUI is going to take the place of Solana this bull cycle. And I think that's going to be around $85 billion. I think that's going to be ultra bullish, right? The price of each SUI token is going to be about $30.74. You're going to see the market cap of $85 billion. Your initial investment of $2,670 is going to turn into $46,000, $46,110.90. And that right there is a 17.27x on your initial investment. Is it a possibility? 1,000%. Anything can happen. When the bull market really kicks off, a lot of these utility tokens that have a lot of use cases, and I really do think meme coins are going to be the foundation for this next bull market, the bull cycle. And I think any utility token, any company, any project that really capitalizes on top of capturing that market of meme coins and builds it on top of themselves, I think they have a very good chance of reaching multi tens of 20s, maybe 30s of billions of dollars, right? In this case, I think it may be closer to 100 billion, which is about $85 billion. It's a doable scenario. So this is my ultimate SUI coin guide. I go over everything in this video. I hope you found this very helpful. If you're not already, I really want you to go down below and click that subscribe button and click that like button. It helps other people find this video, and it also keeps you in the loop when I release a new video. So tomorrow, I'm going to be releasing a coin video, or this weekend, where I'll be talking about my top 5 SUI coin cryptocurrencies, meme coins that I'm looking at right now. So make sure that you do that. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. Take care.